Okay guys, so Russian tea is something that I know my mom and my grandmother and my aunt really like. So I thought I would do a couple of these. And I'm just going to mix everything in a large bowl. So for this you need one of these things of Tang. Now you actually need 1 pound 2 ounces, but this is 1 pound 4 ounces. So what I did was I scooped out 2 ounces and just put it in one of these little ball jars. And I don't know, maybe I'll drink it, maybe I won't. I'm just going to write on the bottom what it is so I don't forget. So first thing we do is, why in the world did I put the lid back on that? I opened it and scooped that out for ease, and you see what happened. So 1 pound 2 ounces I'm going to put in to the bowl. And the next thing that you need is instant tea with lemon. So I have this Lipton here, and I am going to do 3/4 of a cup. Trying to do this one-handed, y'all. Don't judge. Okay, so there's 1/4 of a cup. I'm also right-handed, so this is very hard with my left. 2, and I just don't have a 3/4 of a cup. Like, I'm not an idiot. I just don't know where my... So this works just as well. So 3/4 of a cup there. And then you need sugar. So we drink a lot of sweet tea around here. I buy sugar by the big bag. So put that out of the way. And you need 1.5 cups of sugar. Now, depending on how sweet you like this, you can add more or add less. I'm going to try to do this with my left hand, and hopefully I can stay in frame. So there is 1/2 cup. Makes that a cup. And there is 1.5 cups. Okay. So next you will need nutmeg. I picked this up at the Dollar Tree, but you know, you can pick it up anywhere. I don't really use nutmeg a lot except at the holidays. So if that's something you may already have in your spice cabinet. And again, I'm trying to get the lid off. You know what? Okay guys, this was so much easier than me trying to do this with one hand. So what I have is 1/2 tablespoon of ground cinnamon. I have 1 teaspoon of ground cloves and 1/2 teaspoon of ground nutmeg. So a lot of people already have those in their cabinet. It smells like Christmas in here, you guys, especially those cloves. They're so strong. So now that I have everything in, I'm just going to grab a spoon and stir it all up. So now we are all mixed up, and these are the little jars I'm going to use. Now, I'm not sure what brand this one is. Lord only knows where it came from, but it says Country Fair and has a chicken on it. It says drinking jar, and it says not for home canning. So you want to make sure that like this is something that, you know, something cute could be stored in. This would I'm gonna break it. This might be something, you know, that would be good just for everyday use, but not something that you want to put in a canner. This one is a Golden Harvest. It's got like the cornucopia on it, and it says drinking jar. If you look at the bottom, it also says not for home canning. I honestly did not look at the ones at Dollar Tree to see if they also stated that. So you want to make sure that you know what you're buying. Obviously for this, it's fine. So what I am going to do So I'm going to use a funnel because I'm a slob. I won't say I'm a slob. I will say I am a klutz. So this is something that anything with coordination is like super hard for me. There's sugar all over the counter, as you can see, even though I was putting everything in a bowl. And the reason that I decided not to continue to stir that was I realized that the sugar in that bamboo spatula, oh, it was like nails on a chalkboard. It was terrible. So, don't worry, I saved your ears from that. You're welcome. Okay. Actually, you know what I'm going to do? Just a little bit more. Yeah, you're going to overdo it. What are you doing? Just to make sure I get all filled up. You don't have to fill these other ones quite as full. I mean, I took them all the way up to the rim, but you could always keep this smaller one for yourself, or you could always do like a half-pint jar or a jelly jar, and this would probably work just great. And sometimes those jelly jars are adorable. So I'm going to put some flats and rings on these and set them aside, but this was super, super simple. Alright, so for this one we're going to do regular sugar. A smaller jar is fine, and I chose the Dawn Gentle Clean. This is the pomegranate scent. I was looking for the Olay hand renewal, and I didn't see it, but you're going to do 5 parts sugar to 1 part dish liquid. And I just like keep a small scoop. I actually have this in my shower, and there's one by the kitchen sink. And we found these, I think they're appetizer spoons actually, and that's what we keep near ours. Super, super easy to make, looks really nice, feels great on your hands. I would say this is similar to like the satin hands from Mary Kay. It's not the exact same, but your hands feel so, so soft afterwards. Just make sure that you combine the sugar and the dish liquid well, and depending on the consistency that you're looking for, you can add more liquid or more sugar. If you'd like a drier scrub, this is perfect for me, 5 to 1. It probably also depends on how coarse your sugar is. I would say that that probably makes a difference. But that little jar was actually a candle from the Dollar Tree. Now, this is also a repurposed candle jar. This had a $5 candle from, I think it was Big Lots. It was a really great candle, and these are all items that I picked up from the Dollar Tree. And I'm just going to place those in. And if you have a candle jar that still has wax in it and you're really struggling, boil water. Once it gets to a rapid boil, pour it into the candle jar and fill it almost all the way to the top. The wax will slowly start to melt, like almost like a lava lamp, and it'll all come to the top. Let it sit overnight, and then you can pull the wax out in the morning. So I'm just putting some things in this jar. Like I said, these are all Dollar Tree items. I did a cleared polish, a red polish because that's my favorite color. And then there was a manicure, actually I guess it was a pedicure kit. It had like a pumice stone and the toe separators and a little brush. And then I also picked up this 2-pack of emery boards. Now the one in the like hard package didn't want to fit in there like I needed it to. So I ended up taking it out and just leaving the other one and the nail clippers in there. And then I'm gonna just wrap that separately and like tie it to the top of the hand scrub. You will notice other jars in the background. Those are the easiest way to do brownies or cookies. That one is hot cocoa. And then of course the other one is the Russian tea that we made first. But do a packaged mix, like a pre-packaged mix, write up a cute tag, tie it to the top with some baker's twine, and give some instructions. In those brownie mixes, all I added was nuts, chocolate chips, and one of them has marshmallows. The other one has just a couple different kinds of chips. And that is scrapbook paper. Cut it to fit in the top of the flat on the jar, and it makes it look so festive. Now tie a ribbon string, and you've got 5 great gifts. Super easy, guys. Thanks for watching.